What's going on, my quarantiners? Today we're going to be taking a look at UFC 3. A lot of people that decided to pick this game up. Ultimate Team can be a little bit intimidating when you first jump into it just because there's so much going on. You don't know what does what. We're going to solve that here today. We're going to jump in, take a look, go tile by tile, all the in-depths, all one tutorial. Might be a long one, but you should know everything you need to know to jump into this game mode. Let's go. So obviously the first thing you're going to do is click on the Ultimate Team tile. Alright, so now we're at the main menu, I guess you can call it, of the Ultimate Team. Here you're going to choose whatever it is you want to do, whether you're putting your team together, you're buying packs, you're looking at your challenges, dailies, all that good stuff is right here. Alright, so we got our solo challenges. So here in the solo challenge menu, kind of self-explanatory. You know, you got getting started, you got solo challenge rewards, middleweight challenges. So just as an example, we are going to click on our lightweight challenges. Normally you would have a fighter down there in the left-hand corner, but we don't have any fighters right now. But if you hit the right bumper, you can use your lightweight fighter to complete the challenges. So here's your fight objectives. All you simply got to do is click on this, win by knockout or TKO, and you're good to go. And you can see up there your challenge reward is going to be a silver pack. Now looking into the requirements, if you look at fight number one tells you everything you need to know that you're going to do in this fight. So obviously your fight type, you're going to be playing knockout mode. Not a big fan personally of knockout mode, but these challenges aren't super hard. You should be able to knock them out just like that. Next up, we got skill challenges. Skill challenges are exactly what they say. They're challenges here that can help develop your skill set. So if you click on the tab, and same thing as the solo challenges, everything's going to be the same. Let's see here. So boom, here you go. Don't allow your opponent to land more than 10 strikes to your body with their fist. And then you need to land at least 10 kicks. Pretty simple. Honestly, I don't even think you need to win the fight. Even if, as long as you get your 10 kicks, if he throws a left hook and knocks you out. I almost said a bad word there. You still complete it. You still get the challenge. And then obviously, the more you go up, you're going to have grappling, all that good stuff. Normal challenges, hard challenges, insane challenges. So you got your UFC Vault, which is pretty much you're just going to go in, you're going to recreate fights that have happened in the past. You guys can figure that out. Don't really need a big in-depth tutorial on that. Perk Mastery, I guess we could go through at a later time. You're going to be able to have perks to apply to your fighter that will help them in your fight. You know, +3 power attribute for hooks, things of that sort. But you can only use them for so many fights depending on which one you got out of the pack. So these are perks that are available in the game, but you can go through and complete these challenges and unlock that perk permanently, use it in every fight. Don't worry about it going away in 4 or 5 fights. And you got Perk Mastery 1, 2, 3, and 4. All different perks, same concept. Your single player championships. These are just going to be, you're going to use your team and just go in and do fights against the computer, AI. It's not online, it's, you know, anything like that. Boom, here's popping up, perfect example, finding fights. You're going to hit fight now. Your division, every fight you win, you're going to be awarded points. If you lose the fight, it's going to take points away. The higher your points, once you max out, you move on to the next division, giving you harder opponents. This is just your title chase bar. The more fights you win, you know, you'll go 1 fight, 2 fight, 3 fights, eventually become a contender, get a title fight. And fight history is exactly what it says. Fight history, you'll click on that, you'll be able to see who you fought, did you win, did you lose, how did you win, how did you lose, round, all that good stuff. Now your Ultimate Championships. This is where you're going to go in and you're going to be able to play online against other fighters, players, things of that sort. So same concept. You got fight now to start your fight, start looking for a fight. Your division leaderboards, same thing. You got your title chase bar. Once you start doing fights, you'll see all your points and what division you're in, those things of that sort. Fight history, same thing. My accolades, honestly, I don't pay any attention to accolades. You get, as you play every week, you get little badges, and honestly, I'm not even sure what they do. If you know what these things do, other than just pop up a badge on the screen, leave a comment down below, because I would like to know, because to me, the way I see it, my accolades, totally useless. Don't worry about it. Big thing, this is what keeps me in the game, playing it every single day, is the daily objectives. So boom, we're going to click on daily objectives, and here is your menu of what you need to do today to earn these rewards. So first up, we got complete 10 transitions with a middleweight fighter. You know, common stuff. And then you're going to be awarded one pack, which that one pack is going to be a daily token pack. So daily tokens we'll get into later, what you use them for, all those good things. Win one fight with a striker, complete 6 fights with a heavyweight fighter, you get 200 coins. You get the gist of it. I log in, I knock these out every single day. Sometimes I just log in, boom, as soon as my dailies are done, I'm off. I'm playing with the kid, doing whatever, eating dinner, all that good stuff. So in my Ultimate Team, this is probably one of the most important things that you guys are going to have to get used to doing or checking every single day when you're playing. All right, so now we got the My Team pack. Tile, not the pack. My Team tile. And this is where you're going to be able to see your team. So obviously right now our team is completely empty. We haven't added any fighters. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through all this, blah, 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 replace the fighters, blah, 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 blah. We'll go through all this later, okay? We'll get to the point where we'll open up some packs, we'll get some fighters, and then we'll come back to this. This tile here is just kind of like a news tile. Obviously, if you have EA access, you'll save 10% off on UFC points. UFC points are pretty much points you buy with your real money to be able to buy packs if you don't want to sit there and grind out fights and earn coins in the game. The other tile that you see here, it'll pop up an ad. You can, 500 coins, 25 coins, whatever, if you just watch a quick advertisement pretty much. My collection is anything you get out of a pack is going to go into your collection. So this is where you're going to find all the moves you've earned, all your fighters, your perks, etc., etc. All right, so welcome to sets. So this is where you're going to redeem your tokens, get some other fighters, turn your daily tokens into wildcard tokens, silver to gold, things of that sort, and just acquire new items. So as far as your tokens go, so boom, this is everything. There's starters. You're only gonna be able to do these things once. So your starter sets, trade in spare items and sets and get more value out of them. These are the components that you need in order to earn the reward, in which this case is 100 coins. So you need 2 bronze tokens, which obviously we don't have any because we're just starting. But we'll come back to this once we start getting some tokens and things of that sort. The store. So the store is exactly what you would think it is. This is where you're going to buy your packs, you're going to buy your bundles, your UFC points, all these kind of things just to help you go along. This is where you're going to get your new fighters, your new moves, your perks, your everything that you need in the game. You have to come here to get it. So first thing we're going to do is, you can see here, premium starter pack, huh? So you got your basic starter pack, which they give you for free. It's going to have 15 items to help you start to build your team. So we're going to go ahead and select that now. And as you can see, it popped up there. It tells you, what the pack consists of. Probably shouldn't have went so quick with that, but we'll come back to it and get a better explanation. So, all right. So when you open up a pack, this is what happens. So your created fighter. Boom. If you hit the right stick over, it'll flip the card so you can see a better description of what that card is. So we got a middleweight created fighter. This fighter is going to be a brawler. That's going to be his fight set. So next up, we got some moves. So we got the double under clinch, which is again, boom, boom. Okay, so it looks like they just really set us up to start off with a middleweight brawler. So as far as this, once we get to building our team, again, we'll go into a little bit more detail on that. We're going to have to come back and buy that. Next tab, you got your bundle. So your premium pack is where you get all the better stuff. You have a chance of getting better fighters, gold fighters, elite fighters, things of that sort, better moves, perks, boosts, all that good stuff. These can only be bought with UFC points. So if you want to do the bundles, unfortunately, you do have to open up that wallet. You have to buy some bundles or some UFC points in order to get these bundles. So obviously 2,000, which 2,000 coins is I think $20. And this is your UFC point screen. So let's see. Oh, 20. You get 2,200 for $20. So it is what it is. You know, they're gonna throw in. They got to make their money. So they're gonna throw it in there. Over the last 2 years this game's been out, I've put a lot of money in this game, I ain't gonna lie. Your inbox, once you buy packs or you earn tokens, things of that sort, they're gonna go into your inbox. So you need to, boom, go into your inbox, and we have a level up pack here. So let's go ahead and open that up and see what it gives us. Okay, so we got another creative fighter, we got a lightweight brawler this time, and we got some heavyweight moves, some coin bonuses. Item scouting. Okay, so item scouting is every so often. I think they change every so many hours. Oh yeah, right there. New items in 7 hours. So you can use your UFC points, your coins to buy these. You actually have to use coins to buy these. Your UFC points can lock the fighter or the move or whatever it is. So if we wanted, say, this body front kick, and we don't have 37,000 coins right now, we can use 25 points to lock it or unlock it, I guess. So that way, when these refresh in 7 hours, this move will stay there, allowing it will stay there until you tell it not to. So that give you time to acquire more coins, build them up, and then buy what you want. Let's see, I'm actually going to buy this. So if you do, that's a good thing. So if you do want to buy something, $6.25, you're going to hit buy, hit OK. Boom, throws it right up in your collection. Don't really want anything else in there. Highlights of the week are just kind of special things that you'll see that you can get out of packs, that you can possibly get out of packs. So ignore this. I've been playing this game for 2 years. I bought a lot of these Performance of the Night packs and all this. I don't think once I've got anything that says highlights of the week. Okay, the other day I had over I had like 350,000 coins saved up. So, and I spent them all. I didn't get nothing that was 5-star. Couple 4 stars, but it's all perks and nothing that you really want. So take that with a grain of salt. Some other people might have some better luck. If you have had better luck, leave it down below. Let me know some of the things that you've gotten out of these packs, because they're not showing your boy no love. Alright, so now we're going to go back to my team, and we got to add some fighters to our team. So as of right now, we know we did get that middleweight brawler. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick which one you want, your lightweight, your heavyweight, your middleweight, whatever it is. You're going to hit X. It's going to bring up your menu. And the first thing you're going to notice is, why are they bronze? Why are they silver? Why are they gold? Why do they have stars? So 1 star is a bronze fighter, 2 stars silver, 3 stars gold, yada yada yada. The higher the fighter, the more move set you can apply to your fighter. So say a bronze fighter, say you might only have 4 arm slots, so you can put 4 punches to that fighter to help build up your attributes, your move set, things of that sort. Well, a silver fighter might have 5 or 6. Alright, so we put a couple fighters into our team. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's do our ultimate championships. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to fight now, okay? So before we go looking for a fight, this is, I guess, the main part of the video, because people, this is where it lost it for me. It took me a little bit to get into Ultimate Team because when I got to this point, I didn't really understand it, didn't really feel like diving too deep into it to figure it out. So what you're going to do is we're going to want our middleweight fighter. So we're going to hit A on our lightweight fighter, so that way when we search for a fight, only the fighters that are highlighted are going to be searching for those fights. So in this case, it's only going to be looking for the middleweight division. We don't have to worry about our lightweight fighter getting thrown in there. But obviously we haven't put any, this guy's got no moves, no set, no nothing. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit X, okay? And this is where it kind of threw me off, okay? So you got your customized fighter. This is where you're going to go to apply your moves and your perks and all that good stuff. Apply bonus. What bonus is this is your fight bonus. This affects how many coins you earn at the end of the fight. So once you complete your fight, you know, whether you win by knockout, submission, how many rounds you go, strikes landed, things of that sort, you're going to have so many coins. So let's say you have 1,235 coins for that fight. We're going to apply this fight bonus here that gives us an extra 8.2%. So whatever you earn for that fight, it's going to multiply that by 8.2%. You'll get those extra coins, and you can see where it says 3 fights remaining. So we have 3 fights with this gold 8.2% coin bonus. Your fighter kit is just the clothes, your trunks. If you want different colored trunks, things of that sort, you'll be able to select them there. You go to select fighter if you want to choose a different fighter. So it'll pull up all your middleweight fighters, pick which one you want, pop it in there. Note, every time you change your fighter, you have to go back through and do his moveset over again. Anything that's applied will apply to your new fighter. But let's say we go from a silver to a gold fighter. Gold fighter is going to have more moveset slots, I guess, slots to apply stuff to. So you're going to have empty slots. If you go down, well, it just took some of your stuff away, so now you got to go in there and fine tune it, make sure you have what you want, look at your attributes, make sure you're good to go so you don't go into a fight and get knocked out in 10 seconds or get submitted, whatever it is. It's not going to be a fun time. Alright, so this is where we customize our fighters. We are going to skip through all this because we are going to go over it anyways. So to the left here, you can see your created fighter. He is a middleweight brawler. Below that, you can see all your fight stats. Now these are the slots that I was telling you about. You get 5 arm slots and 4 leg slots for this silver brawler. Now obviously, if you have a striker, if we had a silver striker, we would have more stand-up slots because that's his moveset. Whatever your moveset is, if you have a specialist, which is a ground guy, or a grappler, you'll have more ground slots and less stand-up slots. So like if we go over here to grappling, you see we don't have a lot of slots there. If we were to have a grappler or a specialist, we would have a lot more slots here and less here. So we're going to start off with our arm slots and see what we have. So you're going to hit A or X or whatever console you're playing on. So you can either, one, choose to autofill everything, which I don't do because it never gives you what you want anyways. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip, so that way we can equip a move to this slot. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll hit X. This will bring up your filter. So moves, we're obviously in moves. So these are all our striking moves. You can change it from tiers if you want bronze, silver, gold, things of that sort. And you could also do it by division, which we're going to ignore all of that for right now because that's when you get into chemistry and things of that sort, and again, we'll get to that later. So we don't have a lot to choose from, so pretty much boom. Now if you see how this fighter has 3 green diamonds next to this slot, that's because we have matched up all 3 of those items on the card, I guess you could say. So boom, this is a move for a middleweight, it's a move for a brawler, and we put it into an arm slot. So that makes our chemistry go up. If you look in the top left, you got chemistry. So the higher your chemistry, this is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to add bonuses. So the higher your chemistry, the more bonuses that your attributes will receive, which you have no idea what that is. Yeah, let that soak in for a second. So I kind of tend to ignore the chemistry. I just kind of make sure I got moves and my attributes are looking solid on screen, because that's really all you can depend on. You can't really depend on chemistry too much, because it doesn't pop up and say, hey, your chemistry is at 80%, you're going to have a 10% speed increase or anything like that. If you know, leave it down below, because chemistry to me, pointless. So let's see what other slots we have here. So we got a lead hook. Boom. We have a jab. Ooh, an overhand. And Alright, so leave that empty and I'll explain why here in a second. So lead body. It doesn't have to be everything we got out of our starter pack, because everything's just lining up too perfectly. Alright, so now when you do this, now if you see this one's got only one diamond, and that's because it's for a heavyweight balance fighter. So really the only thing we matched up is that we threw it in a leg slot. It does help your chemistry even if it's only got 1 star, so don't really sweat it too much if you only see one diamond there. Now if you click in the right stick, it will pop up and show you how to perform that move. So you can see here, boom, left trigger, right bumper, hit A, boom, lead body side kick. Now the reason I left this open is because I always like to go through and apply what I have for that specific slot. So in this case, we did everything we had for arms and everything we had to fill those leg kicks. So I put my punches in the arm slots, my kicks in the leg slots. But unfortunately, we got nothing left over. So you can see how it has the red exclamation mark. That's because we already have an overhand. It's right here. So you can't apply the same thing twice or the same button combination twice. So if you have, like a boxing jab, you can't go through and do a back fist because it takes up the same button slot. So we're going to have no choice but to leave that empty for now. But one thing to note before we move on is look at the straight. Look at the attribute that it contributes to your fighter. So in this case, we're going to get +3 to our block, accuracy, things of that sort. Self-explanatory. The video's getting a little long. Gonna try and speed it up for you guys. And once you hit gold will have both positives and negatives. So you might have a move that's gonna take your speed and your accuracy up, but it's gonna take 2 other attributes down. So you might gain speed and accuracy, but your block and your head movement might have to suffer. So keep that in mind for when you get a little bit deeper in and you start seeing everything there. So let's see what we got for our ground. This is going to be pretty self-explanatory too, so I'm just going to kind of speed through this because nothing really changes other than takedown, ground slots, submission slots, things of that sort. Alright, so now we are going into boost slots. Boost slots are exactly what they say. It's going to boost your attributes. So again, you have bronze, silver, and gold boosts. So if we flip them over, you can see that this is going to give me a +8 to our heart and our toughness and our endurance. Ta-ting. So if we flip it around, it'll tell you what that boost does. So endurance is going to improve stamina regeneration during rounds and increase stamina recovery between rounds. And we only have one perk to choose from, which is the Marathon perk, which is going to increase stamina regeneration by 3% while moving. So as we're moving around the ring, our stamina is not going to dip as low. It might stay, it might move up, things of that sort. So, and now that is about the best that we have for our fighter. The only thing we have left to do now is get into a fight.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division.
Alright, so we are here and we got our first fight. Now if you pop up and see, it had a box under each of us with our gamer tag on it, and it said 0 wins and 0 wins. Now this threw me off at first because I kept winning fights and my wins never went up. This is pretty much a win-loss ratio between the two fighters, your two gamer tags. So every time I fight this guy, it's going to pop up and say how many wins I have against him, how many wins he has against me, regardless of if you're playing ranked, if you're playing ultimate team. It's going to tell you how many times you've beat that person or that person has beaten you. Let's get into the fight. Alright, so we're going to hold the left trigger to try and touch gloves, which he obviously does not want to. This is not a fighting tutorial, so I'm not going to go too in-depth of what's going on here. I can definitely tell a difference from using... I've been playing this game since it came out, so I have a lot in the Ultimate Team arsenal, so I can definitely tell. Oh, we got a land a forward hit combination, so we're unlocking achievements. That's good. Oh, jeez. You guys want a tutorial to where maybe let's go ahead and throw a taunt at him. All right. You want a tutorial of maybe going through one by one with the the achievement list? I'll do that too. We got a couple weeks still, so gonna be locked up for a while. Knock those out for you guys. Leave a comment down below. Whoop. Alright, so come on, get up, guy. I don't know if I really wanna. Our ground game's not the best, so we're not gonna go. He quit. He quit on us. Couldn't handle that ass whooping. Alright, so after the fight, this is where it's gonna pop up. Now here's the bad thing. He quit on us. So we're not getting no coins, we're not getting no nothing. We're gonna get a did not finish because he ain't got no testicles and he quit. But normally this would pop up and tell you how many coins you won, how many of your daily objectives for the day you've completed, things of that sort. Boom. So now you can see that we have one fight and we moved up to prospect. Now as you can see here where it says placement matches, that's just simply because the new season started. At the beginning of every season, you have to do 5 placement matches. Depending on your combination of wins and losses through those 5, it will place you where it feels you best compete. So you might do this and then you get thrown in Division 4, Division 2, Division 3. I can tell you from experience, I've won all 5 fights multiple times. It always throws me in Division 4. Never been thrown ahead of that. So Division 4 is probably the highest you're going to go. If you guys have experienced different, again, let me know. So we'll go, we have a fight in our history, so we'll go see what the fight history screen looks like. So as you can see, we won because he quit. No heart. It tells you the opponent's gamer tag, who you fought with. Obviously use a created fighter. If you had, say, Anderson Silva, it would say Anderson Silva. You know, your opponent, see it says D. Kelly because we were fighting Daniel Kelly. Method is how you won the fight in this case, I'm not going to say it. And the time that he decided to lose his man card and quit. And I believe that is really about it. I guess we can find, for a final thing, we can go through redeeming tokens. Alright, so wild card token. A wild card token is exactly what it sounds like. It is a wild card. You can use a wild card token in spot of any other token. So if you need 3 gold tokens to redeem a gold fighter, well, I only got 2 gold tokens, but I happen to have a wild card. So I can use my 2 gold tokens and my wild card token. Boom, now I got 3 gold and we're good to go. Now it takes a lot of daily tokens to get a wild card tokens. You have 3, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So you have a lot of daily challenges to do to get 1 wild card token. Use them sparingly. Don't just go, oh, I got a wild card token, boom. Save them, sit on them. You will need them in the future. And these are the other tabs where you can redeem your tokens. So this is for a silver created fighter item. So you can see here we need 1 silver token, a daily token, okay, 5 daily tokens. And everything's different, so you just go through here. Again, this is all self-explanatory, guys. Gold token, things of that sort. A gold fighter, which you need 3 gold tokens, which we have none. Otherwise, I grab one real quick. A gold move, again, gold tokens. Daily token pack. This is where if you buy a wild card, and you can revert it back into your daily tokens. I just spent all my daily tokens on a wild card. Well, now I can't get my silver fighter because I just spent all my daily tokens. Well, now you can convert them back and get those daily tokens back. I've never really gone into seeing if it's the same, if you get the same amount of tokens back. Never really counted them out. I know you do get quite a bit though. This is your starter token. So you get 1 token for a starter token, which I'm assuming was just in case the starter token needed to complete the starter set was accidentally lost or stolen. Yeah, so you only use this to get your starter set. That's it. Other than that, you'll never use it again. Crafting tokens I use a lot, so you can create tokens using your boosts, your fighters, your moves, all those things. So fighter, move, perk, boost, all in the bronze category. You submit those and you will receive a bronze token. And the same thing goes with silver, gold. You're going to have all these gold and silver items. You can convert them into a token instead of moves and fighters. Upgrade. We're going to upgrade some stuff. So, self-explanatory. A lot of this stuff is self-explanatory once you get into it. So, bronze tokens, you're going to have X amount of bronze tokens. You redeem those and you receive 1 silver token. Same thing with silver. You can turn silver to gold, gold to whatever. So you got all these that you can choose from, and then down here is stuff where you can convert them back. So if you just spent all your bronze tokens to make a silver token, then you realize you needed those bronze tokens, you can convert them back. And champions. So champions was cool at the start of it, but there's really only so many that are really worth it anymore after you've been playing it for so while, because everybody's already got 5-star fighters pretty much every now when I play, because they match me up with 5-star fighters. But there are some. So you got your Conor McGregor. You redeem this pack, it's going to give you a 5-star Conor McGregor as well as 5,000 coins. And all you need is exactly what it says. It tells you that you're going to need gold fighters, and it tells you exactly who they are. So we're going to need a gold Eddie Alvarez, a gold Nate Diaz, Jose Aldo, Chad Mendez, Max Holloway, and a Dustin Poirier. So once you get all those fighters out of packs, you can come here, redeem those. So be careful. That was one thing that I did not do, is I saw these fighters. Oh, I'm never going to fight with him because I got Anderson Silva. What do I need Max Holloway for? And I would redeem him or whatever. And then I found this. And then I was kicking myself in the patoot because all the fighters I needed, I done got rid of. And you can just go down. It's the same thing with all of them. Whether or not you get a lot of, like the John Jones, I think you only get a 4-star Jones. You get a 4-star Jones. But if you guys are just starting off and you don't have all these 5-star fighters, you might want that 4-star Jones because you only got silver fighters. So if you get them, boom. Now you've upgraded from silver to elite. Spotlight. This is something they started a little bit after the game came out. They incorporated a spotlight fighter, so you can use daily tokens to submit for a master fighter. So boom, this is Jose Aldo with Jose, sorry. So boom, we need an elite Jose Aldo from the spotlight, which is the other one here, which a lot of times I just skip this one and I go straight to the master. I use a wild card token instead of doing the other one and getting the elite Jose Aldo. Boom, wild card token, done. And the rest of them are all daily tokens, which is a lot, which is going to take you a long time. So get the plan, get those daily tokens, get you a master spotlight fighter. And our perk mastery we already went over. You can go through here and see that you can redeem these. You got all these that you can go for. So daily tokens, it's just so self-explanatory at this point. I know you guys are probably getting pretty bored. If you've been here through the whole video, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Subscribe, comment. Please comment. I really want to know what you guys think about my videos, the game, everything. Do you enjoy playing my Ultimate Team? Let me know. And then don't forget to smash that like button. And I think that's about it, guys, that we have for today. Again, if I missed anything, I know I kind of rambled. Just let me know. I'll make another video. Leave it down below. Till then, jump in, earn some fighters, some coins, some tokens, upgrade, kick some ass. See you guys in the next one.